So, hi Dominic, pleasure to have you with us at CMS Asia, Singapore. So, my first question to you is, what is your favorite content marketing example and why?
So my favorite content marketing example is a project I worked on a couple of years back for Pampers. It was for all the firsts that parents will go through when they get a baby, and it's my favorite piece of content because I have 3 kids myself, and we managed to capture emotions that I had never seen on the screen. Among other things, this is the first time you can actually see a baby delivery in a way that is emotionally touching. I have seen people, men and women, cry when they watch that piece of video. It's a 1-minute video, but I've literally seen people cry because they see themselves in the video. And I think when you reach that level of pure emotion, for me, there's magic there.
That's quite an answer, I agree. So, my second question to you is, how should startups plan their content marketing approach at a shoestring budget?
I think the assumption that to have content you have to spend a lot of money only works when you have a lot of money. Let me give you an example. I used to work for a company called Swatch before I joined Procter & Gamble, and Swatch is a family business. In a family business, you only spend $1 when you cannot avoid spending it. If you can have something for free, if you can negotiate, you will negotiate it. So there's a whole debate between you create content or do you curate content. Could be that startups have to create as much content as they can. It could be also that in startups, one of the roles they need to have is also to create their own content. And that will only cost them time, which is the only variable or the main variable they'll have. So it's really, if you can avoid to pay for it, get it for free. That's my advice. Be a bit sneaky, be a pirate. Don't follow the book, because the book does not apply to you.
Point to be noted. 3 classic mistakes in content marketing that brands make.
So the first one, I would say, it's my main one, is something I really have a healthy dislike for, is to think that having a celebrity is a strategy. For me, that's the biggest mistake brands make. They have somebody famous, and they think it's enough, and consumers don't reward a brand for paying enormous fee for celebrities. The second one, I would say, is too often to look for short-term gains and forget or not even have a long-term vision. What we're doing is that we always try to have a north, to know where we want to go, and then we can apply short-term tactics or long-term tactics. But short-term is not a strategy either, even in digital. The third mistakes that brands and companies will make is very often to think that because it is online, it will be cheap. Quality pays, quality can be seen. People love to engage with something that is watchable, that is entertaining, that they enjoy. You can save a couple of dollars in the production, but sometimes that is the place where you have to put your investment. So it's not because it's content that it will be cheaper than what we used to call advertising.
Thank you. Last but not the least, how do you think summits like CMS Asia are helping the content marketing industry to grow?
One of the things I have noted is that it brings together, at least for me, 2 different worlds, the B2B and the B2C. And there are a lot of things happening in the B2B world that can actually be inspirations for the B2C. And just mixing these different perspectives, because we all have the same questions and nobody has the definite answers, it helps me getting to the answer faster. So I like these forums where we exchange with no strong boundaries.
Thanks, Dominic. Thanks for your time.